Welcome back to Malachi's Guides, where we want you to win too. Today I'm going through Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines to get all of the experience points, as well as all of the skill enhancing books. So, very importantly, for this first section, we're going to need a seduction of 6 and a persuasion of 4. I also like to put some into melee for combat, and then celerity because that's why I chose Clan Bruja. I'm also going to enter 2 cheats. So the first one gives me the +1 armor, not because I'm worried about damage, but because it's how my character looks good. And the second one is a little bit more game breaking, but it's the only way to get this weapon, and it just looks so cool. What do you want to show me? Ow. Aw, dude, she bit me in the ear. We went through a lot of those. Okay, I'm awake. I feel kind of good. What? Ugh! Ooh, when I find me that Malkavian, I'm gonna return the favor.
My fellow kindred, my apologies for disrupting any business or interfering with prior engagements you may have had.
I had prior engagements.
It's unfortunate that the affair that gathers us together tonight is a troubling one. We are here because the laws that bind our society, the laws that are the fabric of our existence, have been broken. No. As Prince, I am within my rights to grant or deny the kindred of this city the privilege of silence.
Oh, that's not creepy.
Many of you have come to me seeking permission, and I have endorsed some of these requests. However, the accused that sits before you tonight was not refused permission. Indeed, my permission was never sought at all. They were caught shortly after the embrace of this child. It pains me to announce the sentence, as up to tonight I considered the accused a loyal and upstanding member of our organization.
Oh, so she's a first-time offender.
But as some of you may know,
who committed her crime in the throes of
penalty for
passion.
this transgression
They make this
death.
thing now called probation.
Know that I am no more adjudicator than I am a servant to the law that governs us all. Let tonight's proceedings serve as a reminder to our community that we must adhere to the code that binds our
And
society,
I'm age restricting this video.
lest we endanger all of our blood. Forgive me. Let the penalty commence.
Oh.
Which leads to the fate of the ill-begotten progeny. Without a sire, most children are doomed to walk the earth never knowing their place, their responsibility, and most importantly, the laws they must
Well, you can
obey.
give me a training manual.
Therefore,
I know how to
I have
read.
decided that
This is bullshit!
All I'm saying is that he better not do it.
if Mr. Rodriguez would let me finish, I have decided to let this kindred live. They shall be instructed in the ways of our kind and be granted the same rights. Let no one say I am unsympathetic to the plights and causes of this community. I thank you all for attending these proceedings, and I hope their significance is not lost.
Their significance. You're the boss, and you'll kill anyone who does anything that you remotely don't like. Gotcha. Yoink.
Your sire, tragic. My apologies. But you see, there is a strict code of conduct that all of us must adhere
You
to.
literally said adhere
Wish
less
to
than 2 minutes
survive.
ago.
When anyone breaks these laws, they undermine the well-worn fabric of our centuries-old
Well, I
society.
get that.
Understand my
Can't let humans know
predicament.
we're real.
Allowing you to live makes me directly responsible for your subsequent behavior. So, what I'm offering is not generosity, but the opportunity to transcend the fate woven by
Oh,
your
so basically
sire.
work for you or you're gonna kill me anyway.
This is your trial. You will be brought to Santa Monica. There, you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio. He will provide the details of your labor. I've shown you great clemency. Prove it was more than a wasted gesture, fledgling. Don't come back.
Rodriguez showed me clemency, and usually the trial comes, before the sentencing. This is America in the late 90s, early 2000s, after all. Anyway. Hey, Jack. Ha 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 ha. Look what I stole. John DiMaggio, ladies and gentlemen.
Then they just plop you out here like a naked baby in the woods. I'm Jack. All right. Why don't we, step out back
Sure.
here? Christ, it's stuffy in there, huh? This is much better. Now, we ain't got much time, but I figure somebody should fill you in on the bare bones.
Thanks,
stuff
man.
At least, could save your hide. You look wobbly. You even had a
A
drink
drink
yet?
of what?
Oh man, we're popping a cherry here. Ah, you're gonna love this. All right, check it out. Blood, it's your new rack of lamb. Your new. Well, down around the corner there, I saw this human.
That sounds just like Bender.
You go down there, casual like. You creep up on him, then bare those little fangs and feed. Don't worry if you weren't captain of the wrestling team or something. Forget that comic book crap, kid. It don't work that way. Now go for it.
Let me get some sip. So it's my first night as a Dracula.
Yeah.
Let me get a black and green cape.
Hell yeah, you're feeling it. All right, now, you got the blood, you're feeling all kick-ass, feeling better than your best day living, but... like sharp.
I'll try to skip all the
You can
inconsequential
still be this-
dialogue.
now,
But to
okay,
get
now-
all the experience points, we have to go through the tutorial because you get 2 at the end of it. Go ahead and skip it, you won't get those 2. Well, not even quite at the end of it. It's a little bit before it ends. Just to make sure people who skip it don't get credit for doing it, I guess.
Stay away from the windows. Oh, it's a Sabbat raid. The Sabbat got wind of the gathering here, so they figured they'd raise a little hell. No time for political rundown. Job one, get out of here alive. Shh, shh. It's up.
I mean, I gotta say, like, tonight alone, I sort of feel for the Sabbat. I have just met LaCroix, and I do not have a positive review to give. See, he's got to use magic because I took his sword. Oh, crap. Does he know I took his sword? I think he knows.
Dumb, frenzied Sabbat bastards.
Ooh.
a shortcut. Well, nicely done, though.
What? I just picked the lock. This isn't Skyrim?
It's the same reason you don't let humans see you feeding. It's also why you don't go juggling dumpsters or outrun the 815 from Sacramento.
I can do that?
Keep bars. That party back there? Yeah, I'll... All right,
So
now,
basically, no celerity
So
and
look around.
use potent sparingly. Gotcha. Safe. Shop, shop. Unlock. I'm in. Oh, wait, sorry, this isn't the 80s.
There we go. Now take... Fucking waste of unlife, these Sabat vatos. Hey, hey! Look at them potholes. Those will close up soon enough. Now, when it comes... Remember what... An innocent... The beast... The only way to... Alright, now go...
I really doubt this guy's washed his neck lately. Ugh. Alright. Get out of here.
Not quite as good, huh?
Why don't they freak out when we let them live?
Well, give it a try.
No thank you on the rats. What do I look like, a
Just couldn't
Nosferatu?
bear. Keep it down. Not too much. The building. All right.
Alright, so as you can see, my stealth is very low. Very, very low. So what we're going to do is we're going to trick him. Find out which direction he wants to chase me. Lure him to the left. And then book it to the right. We good.
Keep it quiet. They're inside here. Seems that shovelhead outside just got separated from his pack. He's wounded too.
Alright, I can go take care of him.
The Sabat, you see, they don't have the most rigorous training. In fact, that poor sod is lucky if he knows he's...
Wait, how can he know he's a vampire?
He's probably just turned and beat over the head. I could do that with shock troops, cannon fodder. But not as many.
Well, I can do that.
He is a vampire, so be ready. Go get him.
He better be ready. I don't think he was ready.
That's that. Sounds like we got another pack moving in, though. The Sabat are going all out. Better head underground. Avoid... Go get the tire iron that shovel.
What do I need the tire iron for? Get out of my way, box. Okay. No, thank you. Oh, come on, let me in.
All right, head down into the basement.
All right.
Right in there.
Whoa, hi, officer.
Stop. You. Just stay back. Keep your distance. Now, who the hell are you?
You sound like you really wanted to
No.
be paid for this job that you're doing.
Yeah.
That's sarcasm. Guy's a lousy actor. Hey, buddy. Don't notice me sneaking up with this really big sword!
Not sure what's going on. Sounds like the Sabat's getting scattered.
I'll scatter them. Over here and over there. Ah, man. I'm not used to not being a stealth build.
I think they're clearing out. There's no need to go stirring up the hornet's nest till we know the score, though. Meet you there. Don't let them catch you.
Alright. Here's my favorite blood power in the whole game. Celerity discipline for the win. So now we throw our sardine can, and then we sneak up on this guy. Happy birthday to... Surprise! Good night. Okay.
Fucking humans. Gangbangers protecting their turf. Oh, man. They probably seen too much.
So, we gotta kill him?
I want it back, so don't go die and lose it. Well, you know, some are more lethal than others, of course.
All the guns in this game are kind of garbage.
And have them running their mouths about any of this.
Alright, watch this. I'll line up my shot. Cursor dead on. Right on. Okay. Second bottle. Third bottle falls. Here I come. Oh, this is so hot in slow-mo. Ring, wait. I'm not going to grab the knife. I get one from a very special person later.
That's it, kiddo. Just like that, and it's all over. Everyone slinks back to their corners of the city.
Does that include us?
Until the next night, when the Camarilla finds some way to strike back.
Well,
to be honest, you came at an interesting time. Like now, we got every ancient kindred rivalry playing out all over the city.
Ooh, so it's a good day to be a vampire.
Oh boy, I think they're looking for you outside.
Well, that's good. Can I hang on to this?
Back, stop in at the last round. It's this bar downtown here.
Good day's sleep. I like that. Because we're vampires, we don't sleep at night. Thank you. Make sure we grab all this unicorn blood.
You got some change,
Yeah,
mister?
right here, man.
That's very nice.
You're
Thank
welcome.
You.
Is that my contact? Yeah, he looks like he needs a few minutes to get himself pulled together. We'll come back to him. Oh, that must be
Need something,
Patty.
pal? Oh man, wait.
Say what again?
Oh man, you're a vampire,
No.
aren't you? Oh, come on. Oh, man, you are too. Hell yeah!
You're having this
cool.
conversation really loudly.
Well, the way it was explained to me, whenever a vampire lets a human drink some of their vampire blood, the human gains a little vampire power. It's awesome!
So basically, you're a druggie. I'm gonna steal this car later. Alright, so what I like to do is stack up as many side quests that are in the same area as possible. So the first thing we're gonna do is find our way down to the beach. Which I got turned around. Hang on, let me actually read the sign here. Okay.
I've seen a lot of shocking things in my time on the force, but that pier, that's the kind of thing that makes you lose your faith in humanity.
I gotta say it's this.
I gotta say, I love almost all the music in this game.
Listen, it's like I've told you types about 1,000 times now. We know we can't hunt round here, all
What?
right? We're minding our own business. No reason to hassle the weaklings.
I'm not here to hassle anybody.
Be my guest. Dunno. We all seem to have come down with the same disease.
Yeah, mine's pretty similar.
Clan. See, I've heard all that before. I'd just come to town for the surf tourney. Seems like years ago, but it's, well, been about 6 months now. She had a natural beauty. Not like all the plastic dolls littering the sand. She tried to tell me what she was, but I didn't understand. Clinically, yes. That's what Lily tried to tell me.
Alright, well, I'll see if I can't find this Lily
Right.
and see if
Most
she
of
has
them
any more
recently
information.
arrived in LA. Well, I hope you had better luck than I did.
We'll see what I can do.
Oh, we'd appreciate it. Oh, before I forget, name's E.
Nice to meet you, E.
Seems no one will talk about it.
Alright, so... have a heavenly steak. And finally, some fang-reducing bubblegum. And we're just going to throw this quest into our box real quick.
Ocean's Easy on me. Do you know who the head vampire
Of course I do.
is?
Who doesn't?
If the head vampire dies, we all become human
Right.
again, right? If the head vampire...
Okay, I guess I can't do that yet. But I've got all the stuff to sell to him. Well, somebody sounds sad. Alright, so now we're gonna head over to the diner.
Starting.
Mr. Milton, you know who this is, and I do hope you realize that we're still on for tonight. Meet me at the agreed upon location across.
I don't know what I was doing in the settings. It's weird I didn't just clip this out of the video. Oh well.
Across from the bar by the
Really?
underpass.
What'll it be?
Bring your associate, Mr. Durbin, as it is a two-man
You
job.
the health
that I'm
inspector?
proposing. Then he left
You
the
know,
two of you
at least the
already
last health
aware,
inspector
I
had the
should assume.
decency to make it clear when he was asking for a bribe. Here's 50
I like
bucks.
this lady.
I get to live the dream for another exciting month. Yay. Another fucking... What'll it be? Is that a trick question?
No.
Pale girls. Oh, like the Fitzsimmons albino.
No.
Thin blood. Sounds familiar. I know I've heard that before. Oh, that girl. Nice girl. Yeah, she looked so hungry, too. Another fucking run in my pantyhose.
There's a lot of good voice talent in this game, and then some of it's not so good. Alright, so now we're gonna go to... You know, that guy sounds like the psycho from Borderlands 2. Oh, I guess I don't need to type in that information. Well, that's weird.
Over and carry you all to the damnation sea.
A little more dexterity because it helps out with our stealth skills.
I don't care.
We don't need to have our persuasion up to 4
$250,000
until
of my
closer
money
to
on
the
line
end of
here.
Santa Monica
Look,
area.
I'll talk to you later, okay? Let me know if you hear anything about either. Hello
What's up, man?
there. Welcome to Kilpatrick 24-hour bail bonds. Yep, sure do. I'm a third-generation bondsman. I gotta have a few other bondsmen to keep the place open 24 hours.
Okay.
You betcha. I used to do some bounty hunting myself back in the day. Yep, damn good. Well, I don't feel right cutting costs and loose just yet. We go way back.
Well, I don't have to replace
Great.
him. Just
I
let me help
suppose
you find
the
him.
first place you should look is his apartment in Santa Monica Suites.
Okay. I've got an apartment there myself. I'll just, you know, stop over.
The bones of your ancestors will rise up and reclaim the flesh that they lent their sorrow.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Craig. That homeless guy who's yelling, "I've got a shiny new meat bicycle!" No key. Not gonna be able to open that yet. Oh, Santa Monica Suites. Okay. That's the expensive one. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is rob Carson blind.
Check. Is this thing recording? God, I hate these things.
And the password is that very attractive model
Weirder all the time. I found where he's been
who
hiding,
recently
and I saw some really
disappeared.
creepy stuff down there. There was no sign of McGee. I'm gonna follow up on another lead I got too. I updated the files on the computer. This is Carson signing off. Yeah, that sounds.
And we're going to need to get into that box later. But there's no way that we're going to pass the check. Okay, so
Please, get a doctor.
changing her skin model removes the laying down animation that she has, so
Can someone call my grandma, please?
see, not all the voice acting in this game is great. Why did I have to listen to her dying so much? Now, everything in her dialogue is going to make you think it's okay to reveal to her that you're a vampire, but don't do it. She will just spaz out and everybody in the hospital will start trying to kill you.
You... Who are you? Oh.
I was just walking by.
No, you did something. I can feel it. It's fixing me.
Well, yeah, this is a hospital. I gotta go.
You. I feel like I know you. Like you've always
That's just the
been here.
medication. And Phil Lamar, ladies and gentlemen.
How are his vitals?
How are your vitals? Yeah, they taste all right. Do. Okay. Most of those are for sale. One of those is for Mercurio. I take that back. When I told LaCroix that I knew how to read... Okay, there we go. And we're not going to go upstairs now. We're going to wait until we get the quests from Tripp and from LaCroix. And... ah, man. Now I'm going to have to find some blood. That ain't it. It's probably not the laundry. There we go.
Who are you? What are you doing
I
back
just took
here?
a wrong turn. Oh.
Well, all right, Phil, be cool.
Do I look like I'd lie to you?
real?
Oh, man. Well, it's better than having to murder the guy, I guess. Although...
maybe I'd cook up some snacks. Some roll-ups, bro. I could use a fruit roll-up.
Man, you need some cookies and maybe a glass of OJ. Get on my way, box. 1969. That's a sexy year. I hunger for more.
You don't look well at all. Oh, sweet mother of God!
I just drank from him. Pretty sure you just lost a humanity point, lady.
The heat. It's never been so satisfying.
Wait,
all of it.
you
I
liked
drank
killing
until I
him?
heard his heart stop, and I was sucking on a dry, dead artery. What just happened? It's not who I am. I tried to steal some blood. My name is Lily. E?
Yeah,
You know
I met him
E?
on the beach.
I tried to tell E about his condition, but he was so furious at me for what I'd made him into. He
What are
wouldn't
you, like a
listen.
13th generation?
Rolf, my sire, he left me with so many questions, and I did the same thing to E.
Well, time to go do some charity work.
E doesn't hate me anymore? I'll go see him. Thank you. Oh, about tonight, what I did? Please, don't tell E.
I mean, I already started that guy before you bit him, but you should have known that he was no good. Oh, get out of my way. I hate everything about this guy. I hate the look in his eyes. I hate his voice. I hate his attitude. And now he's blocking my way. I officially hate this guy's whole deal.
Now that you let that one go,
I don't think I ever hear him
Get
refer
your
to a
own
woman as
and
other thing
this
other than the
place
B
runs the
word.
asylum.
I need one more persuasion before I can talk to Teresa. Alright. Looks like a good save spot. And this will be where I loaded because obviously I probably just took a break there. Alright, here we are. Alright, so next we gotta go to the tattoo shop. And make a phone call. It used to be you had to answer the phone, but with this patch that they made, now the phone rings. Or sorry, now you make the phone call, which makes more sense. Prosthetics.
Hello? Might I speak with Mr. McGee? Well, I'm not sure. Well, Mr. McGee was going to be doing some modeling for me.
Okay.
Why, yes, that sounds delightful. I'm at the end of Main
What does it pay? Now, apparently, if your persuasion is high enough, you can actually talk this guy into going down to the blood bank. But I've never had my persuasion high enough. Maybe you can save it until, like, the end of Santa Monica.
Hey, Papi, need a date?
But if you want full experience points, you gotta, you know, deal with Patty anyway. And the game makes it so you don't even feel bad for her, so. Gimbal's another example of high-dollar voice talent.
Hello! Welcome to Gimbal's Prosthetics and Medical Supplies. Oh, yes, forgive me. My name is Gimbal. Stanley Gimbal.
Okay.
Aha! An eager participant.
Yeah, let's just get to it. Listen to the happy music. And then that creepy transition. Thank you. There's nothing in these rooms except nightmares. Oh, found Carson.
Huh? Oh, hey, help! You gotta get me out of here, man. This guy's a freaking
Who,
nut
Gimbal?
job.
No.
Who, Gimbal? Yeah, Gimbal.
Your mother! Oh, I can't feed on him? Maybe I just missed. No, I think the game's... Ugh.
Thanks, man. You're a lifesaver.
Yeah, I know it.
Yeah, that's me. How did
Because
you know?
I came here to save you
You
specifically?
did? Oh, man, that's solid. What? Oh, no, man. No, not for me anymore.
What? You can use another
Again,
finger,
don't
or
worry,
you
I'll
have
take care of
another
old
hand.
Stumpy here.
Oh my god, he's gonna go apply for disability because now he can't even sweep floors anymore. He just doesn't want his job back. Which, okay, but at least, like, say it's the psychological trauma of having been kidnapped by a psychopath. Don't just blame it on your missing finger. Thought bounty hunters were supposed to be tough. Alright, so now I can go back and tell Kilpatrick that I found him. But I can also go down to the beach and get my experience point from E. Basically, I've got a few things I can cash in now. I think I'll do the Kilpatrick one because he's the furthest out of my way. Oh, and I can pick up another quest from him. I can always cash in E later when I head down to the beach anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Craig.
What's shaking? What? Ain't coming back? What do you mean he ain't
He says he lost his trigger finger.
Man, that's a tough one. Bounty hunter ain't no good without his trigger
I mean,
finger.
taser,
Well, hell,
mace,
that really leaves
handcuffs.
Me in hot water, boy. Gonna cost old Arthur real good.
Logical argument about how they're just making it worse on
I got
themselves.
this guy with a sheet a mile long, put in on 3 warrants. His girlfriend put up for the bond, and now he missed the court date. I can't get in touch with either of them. Want a job?
Yeah, I can handle it.
Well, it won't be much of a job since you ain't licensed and all, but until I can get me another bounty hunter, I need you to find out if this guy skipped town or what. Yeah, no body attachment or nothing. Just find out if he's here or where he went.
Okay.
I'll pay you. Deal? Great, all right. The guy's name is Mike Durbin. Goes by the name Muddy. His girlfriend put up for his bond. She lives over there above Tripp's pawn shop. Her name is Marion Murrieta.
Oh, of course I live with the guy. Do you know where I could get a gun? Because it doesn't look like I can get paid.
Well, I wouldn't normally tell you this, but since you did help me out.
It's
Trip
important
down
to
at the
get
pawn
the
shop. He's a little fried and paranoid, so we don't usually sell
quest to go
guns
talk
anyone, but
to
just tell him
Trip
Officer
about
sent you, we'll
guns
set you up
from
all right.
Kilpatrick. There's another place who will. There's another person who will tell you. But getting the information from Kilpatrick, and only Kilpatrick, decreases the likelihood of a really bad glitch.
I have seen the face of the demon, and it is exciting.
Yeah, I mean, they really could have just used this dialogue for Borderlands 2. Alright, so now we go meet Trip. And while we're at it, we're going to promise to get him some drugs. What's up, man?
Hey. How's it going?
I'd like to sell something.
No.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Oh, damn it. Who told
Arthur
you that?
Kilpatrick told me I could get guns here.
Alright. Look, I can't have every Jesse and Jamie off the
I see what
street,
you did there.
coming in here and asking about this.
Jesse James.
Look. Now, I appreciate your business, and I'll sell to you, but don't tell anyone else. Okay?
Alright.
Alright. Come and take a look then.
Do you want to buy a watch? Want to buy a ring? Want to buy some drugs? Well, no, I gotta hang on to those for a minute.
Thanks for coming back. Thanks. It's not a big surprise.
So what's your name?
Yeah, it's freaking me out, to be honest.
I guess it took me a while.
I don't know. I'll tell you, crazy stuff happens all the time, and
Yeah, you gotta ask him what his name is so you can
So,
make the
did you
joke
need
about
anything
his
in
name
particular,
being Trip.
Or thanks for coming back. What? Beats me. Santa Monica is dead. You call me Trip.
Alright, there we go. Now I figured it out.
No, not really. Sorry. Thanks. You new to Santa Monica?
I don't care about the discount. I can't think of anything
not a
I
big
buy
surprise.
at least until Hollywood. But I will do it for the one experience point that I'll get. So beyond advancing the bounty hunter quest line,
Hey, Mayor.
there's this book in here.
I gotta head downtown for a few days, maybe
And
longer.
maybe like
Reno
30
calls,
bucks worth of drugs
tell
in
me to
here.
meet down there. We got something to discuss.
Maybe
apparently.
not.
I'll be at Milton's place in the Skyline Lofts 2A. Sorry, baby. I'll explain.
Ah, there they are. Okay. Okay, do I have a high enough research to actually read that book? I need my persuasion to go up by 1 anyway. So that increased my sneaking, I believe. Like I said, I planned this whole thing out so that I can use all the books. Oh, maybe I waited too long to come see this dude. I thought he was going to go to the bathroom and fix himself up.
Rip me off.
This is Mercurio.
I'm Mercurio.
Want an ambulance?
What? No. I got a record back.
Alright, so, can I patch you up somehow?
I went... What is this lump? Is this my
Can I just
rib?
give this guy a little blood?
Goddamn chemist. Can't trust any operators in L.A.
I verified him. Organization seemed reliable. I show up at the beach with the money, right? 4 of his guys, they come out of nowhere. Junky pricks hit me with a bat.
Ah.
I never should have gone alone. Amateur move. Those cocksuckers beat me rotten, left me for a stiff.
Why did they even do that? Did you get the astrolite at
Hold on.
least?
You think I'm some amateur? Laying in a pool in my own blood and you want friggin'
Well,
directions.
man, how do you want me to get them if you don't give me directions?
Gotta get it back from him. Maybe reason with him, maybe break in. I don't know. I want to kill him.
I'll go get it.
Yeah, if you could... Oh, something just started leaking. I need something for the pain.
Here, have some morphine, but you need to go to like a mob doctor.
Holy Christ, I needed that.
Something.
One more thing. How about the deal? I mean it. You tell anyone about this, I'm dead.
I'm not gonna tell anybody. And I'll get your money back. If they want to keep the money in the astrolite, I'm gonna get the money in the astrolite. Alright, so now we're on to the first primary quest of the game. And we can also cash in with E while we're at it. I'm also sitting on the quest to give Trip the drugs from the hospital, but I'm going to wait until I get an email from LaCroix, who I am less angry with than I was last night.
Up there. Through that chain link gate and up those stairs.
What about it?
Those men
Oh, thanks.
Do you know who the
Who
head vampire
doesn't?
is? If the head vampire dies, we all become human
Definitely,
again,
man.
right?
But you need a special kind of steak.
Okay, but first I had another question. How about blood transfusion?
Yeah, you gotta be unicorn blood.
Unicorn
Oh, what?
blood?
Unicorns don't exist, but vampires can?
Buy it. I'll buy it.
Oh, and then some chewing gum to erode your fangs.
Tragedy.
That's...
You brought my Lily back. She told me all about what happened.
Well, thank you.
We're gonna be getting out of LA soon.
That's probably a good idea. And then the other guy on the beach who I haven't talked to is Julius or Julian.
Let's run.
Whoever made this skin modeled it after him. Alright, so time for the Be Sneaky. We're gonna go around the back here. Don't worry, they don't see the sword. I don't know how. Just throw that. Don't worry about jumping through the fence. You can just walk right through it. Guy's complaining about his ring after he just possibly broke somebody's ribs with a baseball bat. Lights out, gentlemen.
What the? Dude, who turned off the power? I was just about to unlock shit.
Fix the lights, damn it.
Now I feel bad about this, but
Get the lights or I'll shove that control up your ass, Al.
All right, man.
this dog is a total snitch. Oh, come on, dude. I thought you were playing your video game. Get the hustle out. Yeah, you need a handgun to come and check the freaking fuse box, right?
Goddamn lights. I look like an electrician.
It's a switch. You flip it up. There, natural selection. Oh yeah, he saw me with the lights off. Whatever, going in hot. try this again. Here I come! Hey, boss! Woo, woo! Ha ha ha! Let me get some sip! Your friend shot ya. Ow. Wait your turn. Where was I? Good night. Alright, don't walk over that. Okay, is that all of them? I think we're good. Stupid doors. Ow! That wasn't nice. How many others are lurking around a corner waiting to shoot me? I'm taking your stereo. Alright. Is this the astrolite? I don't know. I'm not a chemist. I do know that the money's in here, though. Alright, Mercurio. So here you get a choice of 250 gold or 2 experience points. Clearly, buying the 2 experience points is the way to go. Anyone else feeling special?
Easy.
Do you have any of those items you
Oh, yeah.
mentioned?
So here's the gum.
Well, okay. I guess. Here.
And the unicorn blood.
I'll buy as much as you've
I
got.
can sell you 3. I gotta hang on to what I got left.
I think I have enough for the procedure now. Thanks for the blood.
And then, of course, the holy steak. $100.
Yeah. Here you go. Now where can I find the head
I
vampire?
think his name is Rodriguez.
You won't have to live like this anymore. I'm going to kill the head vampire.
The other 2 give you a masquerade violation. Oh man, I just sent that kid to his death, didn't I? Alright, go back and see Mercurio. Oh, man. Hey, wake up. Yo. I got the astrolite.
Yeah? Did you waste those?
You know it.
Good. Great.
Oh, it was. Yeah, man, here you go.
You're a lifesaver.
A lot of people call me a lifesaver today.
You need to make someplace disappear. A warehouse. Looks to be a
Sounds
spot
fun.
interest.
How do I get there?
There's a guy. I never met him, but I heard a lot about him. His name is Tongue. Bertram Tongue. He's one of you types. If there's anyone who knows more than
So
me
he's a
about this
Bruja?
city, it's him. Unfortunately, Tongue's hiding out at the moment.
Oh, where?
Tongue's laying low because of Therese. Therese Vorman, you know her? Anyway, word is Therese and Tongue are feuding. I don't know the details. Mike takes that Tongue thinks he's about to get whacked, so he's gone underground till Therese.
I mean, that's what I would
If you
do.
want to put that warehouse into orbit anytime soon, you're gonna have to get Therese to call off. the
Okay.
feud.
Where do I find her?
She and her sister Jeanette, they run the asylum. Some freaky customers frequent that place. I try not to do
What is
business
the
there.
asylum? What is it, like a mental hospital? The phrase, "the lunatics are running the asylum," comes to mind. Oh. Wrong alley. I will have to come back here later, though.
Not today.
Yep. Well, no. Not today. Tonight. Silly mortal. Okay, now I can check my email and I should have a message from LaCroix, which will give me all the excuse in the world to finally go up to the hospital. The sun also rises. Alright, go get some werewolf blood.
We're getting no response.
Here, let me check. No, your heart rate seems good. Blood pressure's a little low.
What time is it?
What am I doing? Okay. 30 more bucks just laying on the table there. Alright, gotta go upstairs. So, the other good reason to be a bruja is occasionally you don't even need to make a persuasion check.
This area is for hospital staff only.
I belong here. Give me your
You can
key.
let yourself out.
Actually, I think that's presence, not potence. Alright, first of all, I'm going to turn off the camera. Makes it a little easier to get away with stuff. Okay, so now we're going to pop the lock on this door. Aw, man. Okay, well, my persuasion's at 4. So I can go a little bit more into lockpicking. Okay. I'm probably going to have to reuse blood buff, though. Alright, we're in. That's for Trip. And I can sell those to him. Alright, I forgot to... Well, just for sake of argument, we'll turn off that camera. That cop's not going to believe I belong here if people start shooting at me. Really? Man, the doors in this game are just one big glitch. Yes, I need into the cabinet. I don't know. Page? Okay. Unlock it. There we go. Okay, so now I can cash in that email. I'm right over there anyway. I might as well have cashed in trips as well, but I figured I'd just come back to that later. Give him a couple more hours of sobriety. I hadn't violated the Masquerade, but thank you for the redemption point, I guess. That doesn't stack. Okay. I now have all my rewards for that. Persuasion is at a 4. Seduction is at a 6. I'm ready to talk to the twins. Over at the nightclub called the Asylum. Alright, and this is where I'm going to put my next save break. Alright, so the main reason to make a save here is in case something goes wrong with the dialogue between the twins. And then I suppose I took a break there, so I had to load back in. new costume.
Please, come in. I do apologize for my sister's crassness if it made you uncomfortable. She's unabashedly scandalous, but in the club business, I suppose that kind of personality's a necessary evil.
Oh, she can be a bit much.
Therese Vorman, yes. I'm the proprietor of this club, and the only person in this city whose good side it's in your best interest to stay on. What brings you to Santa Monica?
Well, actually, it's
Tongue's
about the feud you
exile is
have with Tongue.
self-imposed, I assure you. But then, what reason would I have not to hate that loathsome Nosferatu scoundrel? Bloody Nosferatu. They're so unclean.
Yeah.
He meddles in my affairs. He's a bad influence on my sister, and she on him. If you were in my place, would you let him compromise your authority?
Hell no.
You most certainly would not. I'd quite like it if I never had to hear that name again.
Well, that's unfortunate,
Why
because
would
I'm
I
here
do
to get
that?
you to call off the
Let him
feud.
think I mean to kill him. That way I don't have to worry about him sabotaging everything. Do you realize how his subterfuge makes me look to the Camarilla?
I mean, I do need to see
Tongue
him,
and his
though.
co-conspirators' actions ruined my chance at partnership in a crucial piece of property. I do have several other promising ventures, and one in particular has been, to say the least, an ordeal. I'd be willing to put the word out that my grievances with Tongue have been swept under the rug, but in return, you'll have to help me remove a particularly burdensome spirit from a property I'm looking to invest in.
What, like a squatter?
Rumor is that a personal item of a ghost's may be used to draw it out or
Ghost?
excise it from its haunt. While I don't put a lot of stock in hearsay, it's my last option. So I want you to go to the Ocean House Hotel, find an item of the spirits, and bring it back.
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Oh, I fully intend to do so. You'll find that dealing with me on the whole is appreciably more predictable than dealing with some of the egomaniacs that are my peers. So long as our business doesn't go sour, my word is gold.
Yeah, I'm sure of that.
Before I forget, take this. The only way to reach the Ocean House this time of night is through a tunnel in the sewers. You'll need that key to open the gate for that tunnel.
I mean, if that's the only way
If
in.
you'll excuse me, I've got situations to set straight.
Alright. I wonder if she actually had a sister at one point. I forget what the lore says.
Tongue. What a disgusting name.
You gotta be right on the button. Okay. What's up, elevator? You wanna go? I don't suppose I have time to go put on my wading boots. Alright, so yeah, just turn to the left and straight on. At least they didn't, like, animate a whole bunch of human feces floating down here. They could have if they wanted to. Ooh, I like the music. That's a common thing for this game. Oh, that was weird timing. Alright, so first thing is that chandelier is gonna fall. You fall through the floor. Gotta circle around the back. Make a hole in this wall. And then you gotta wait for the door. Don't try rushing through or else you're gonna get it stuck. Alright, to the left is the laundromat. We want the machine way on the left over here. And time to go say hi to Freddy Krueger. Make sure that we have our celerity discipline primed. Okay, hit it. Hit the switch. And we're going to try to beat the first few of these if we can. Alright, only hit the one that I don't see any way to dodge it. Ooh, the music in this game. Let me out. Scary laugh. Ow. Don't do it. Don't do it. Ow. Alright, just run in as quick as you can, grab that key, and run back out. Did pretty good. Okay, I'm going to see another ghost. Door is open. Break through the floor. If you want to, there's a newspaper there you can read. Doesn't matter. You gotta crouch to get into the elevator. Alright, now here what we're gonna do is step out and activate the cutscene. Might even grab the book real quick. Okay. And then think of this room as a microwave full of popcorn kernels. So we're gonna wait until the first big burst of energy dies down. So it's gonna slow down a little bit here, and that's gonna be our cue. It'll never stop. But 3 seconds out there can totally wipe your health bar. See, it's stuck on the door there. And look how much damage I took. Alright. Now here we're going to need to be quick. There's only one thing we have to dodge, but it does all the damage. Because it's an elevator. Thank you for the X. Well, at least this ghost is encouraging me. Most of them usually just say, "Get out." Alright. After running down that hallway, we go up this broken bit of building. Don't touch those. They're ouchy. Jump over here. So to the right, and you gotta crouch to avoid the damage. Oh. And this one's over to the left. And then this one, I tried to jump it. I think maybe you can just run past. I don't know how that one works. Alright, this is actually really pretty. The music and the scenery there. If you want to stick around and enjoy it for a minute. Alright, here we're just going to try to cheat this. So, gently back up. And then as soon as you do fall, hit the forward button. There you go. Good job, Malachi. Proud of you. Red rum. Ooh, that's pretty music. Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 bum. Predictable. That's probably why the music in this is so good, is there's so much trope combined with music theory. I mean, it was always going to be successful. And then the one to the right, because we took a left to get here in the first place. And beyond the swearing and violence and gore and drug references, there's another reason I'm age restricting this video.
I missed you. Did you miss me?
Oh, I missed you terribly. Let's see, I missed you for 1, 2, 3 pints.
Oh, brother.
Oh, 4. Okay. Thank you. Oh, where's Teresa?
How to amuse myself this time. I wish I had my hairbrush. I see you.
Yeah, this costume probably should have
How
included a skirt.
odd. I was just having naughty thoughts about you. You made quite an impression earlier. Did you come up just to cheer lonely little me?
Oh, of course.
Really? Do I often pogo stick through your thoughts wearing nothing but a smile? Be honest. Or don't.
Actually,
What all swayed kittens do. On hands and knees, you lap up the milk of me. And we purr, kitten, like dragonflies buzzing around frog bellies.
I love it when Malkavians talk dirty.
Therese told me you might
I
be
don't
back
understand
with
a word
something
of
for
it,
her.
but
Do you have it with you?
I gotta give it to
I'm
her.
not just some silly doll, you know.
I know.
All my life, my sisters made me out to be a joke. She told you I was an embarrassment, didn't she? That I couldn't
She
tie my
did.
shoes, let alone hold on to something for her. Is that it?
That's not what this is about.
She's always belittling me. She's the smart one. She's the favorite. She's the successful one. Well, it's not fair. I'm not a fool. This club's success is just as much my doing as it is hers.
Probably more yours, but it's about my honor. I
Do you
can't let her.
understand what it's like to have your own flesh and blood ripping you apart on a daily basis for 2 lifetimes? Can you?
Well, just one, but
Fine. You hold on to it. Since you were so willing to
Bipolar
brave
much?
that big spooky place for my darling sister, how about doing a teensy tiny favor for little troubled me?
oh, what? Anything for
Do
you?
you know Gallery Noir down the street? I happen to know there's a charity event being organized there. Lots of influential Santa Monicans slithering in for token appearances. But there's one thing they don't know. The whole event's been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city. And we can't let that happen, can we? So I need some brilliant young upstart to spoil the milk.
Oh, sounds like fun.
I promise this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the gallery a good slashing. Don't get caught, and don't turn it into a massacre. And steal the charity box, would you? Buy yourself something velvet.
I'm not stealing a charity
It's
box.
not what you think. Every pretty penny dropped in that box is going right into some other kindred's purse. You'd be crooking from a dirty steal.
All right, I can handle that.
I'm sure Therese will be thrilled to honor your agreement when you get back. But in the meantime, get to the museum and ruin those paintings. Then pay me a visit. I want to hear all about it. Hurry up. I can only amuse myself for so long.
I mean, you don't have to amuse yourself.
Oh, well, it's a little different, but entirely possible. Come sit next to me on the bed. I'll show you.
Growl.
I see you.
And this is why I said she's gonna make a man out of me. There is no way I can ever watch those old cartoons again. All right then. And she drank a little of my blood while she was at it. Alright, this is our last time we'll get to see Jeanette. I think. Alright.
How to amuse myself this time? I wish I had my hairbrush.
There's a lot of high dollar voice talent that goes into this game. And then there's that cop from downstairs during the tutorial.
Right back at you.
And I refuse to look it up and be proven wrong, but I'm going to pretend that that homeless man that's just screaming on the sidewalk is the same guy who voices the psychos in the Borderlands games. Right, okay, so I gotta talk to this guy.
Hey, man!
For the first actually hard side mission in the game.
Oh, man, his name's Bertram Tung.
Dude, I'm looking for him.
Man, I wish I knew where he was.
Ah, you could have saved me a lot of trouble.
Oh, man. Wow. Bertram had me keeping an eye on this guy.
So tell me about this
Oh,
gentleman.
man, this guy, this thing, got wise to me. Hell yeah! Right on! No. Right on!
What are they called? Wong Ti? Jumping vampires? The name had... I don't know Japanese, but the name translates to stiff corpse. Yangshi.
These streets you walk lead to the spinal columns of the great beast's hall.
I'm pretty sure he's a Yangshi.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime.
Hey there, Slick. So what'd you find out about Muddy?
He skipped to downtown.
All right, then. I'll have to call in some bounty hunters to help me find Muddy and a couple of other jumpers.
You can thank me with money.
Right. Sorry about that. Here you are.
And you never paid me for the Carson
yeah,
job.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Here you are. See you around then.
Alright, so now we gotta look up somebody's name.
Vigo?
It's the Crumb.
Vigo, why are you up so late?
So now we can go down to the basement of the hospital.
How many boats do you own, Vigo?
2.
And there will be a body sitting in the morgue for us. By the way, good time to increase your melee damage.
Hurry on your way to the apocalypse.
Man, I still gotta take Trip his drugs. That's okay, he can wait. What's he gonna do? Decide he doesn't want them? That's not how drugs work. Alright, so go into the laundromat. Get the board out of the way. Go into the morgue. That's the guy who screwed up. And here's where he keeps his stuff. Sell the ring, and then we need that key. I'm still missing a bit of blood. That's alright. Red badge of sportsmanship, I suppose. Showmanship? See, I even have to age restrict this video for the puns that they make. Okay, so there's a couple items to grab in here, nothing too fancy. Just some stuff to sell. I thought. Oh. At any rate. Good luck to you, sir. Come on. Oh. Crap. That's a waste of my disciplines. He hit the flow. I swung my sword. Home ain't alive no mo, 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 mo. And then, of course, you take his sword because Warrior's Code. Ancestry in the blade and whatnot. And just break that. And the next hardest fight, and everything having to do with these twins is just over the top. And you absolutely have to use the knife that Jeanette gave you. Or just a knife, but... like I said, I've been avoiding picking up knives because I was going to get this one from somebody special. Okay. Get ready to fight a fiend. This guy's attacks will block your natural healing. Switch to the big knife. Just turn on everything. Oh, where is he? Not cool, bro. Oh, and he doesn't even stun. Ah. I bet you I can't drink him. 3 experience points for that battle. Absolutely worth it.
Hey, hold on a minute there. I'm afraid you are committing a 351.
What's
That's
that?
Trespassing on private property.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No problem. I have to deal with this sort of thing all the time, you know.
Oh, I'll bet.
Thank you for your cooperation, sir. Please leave in a timely manner and have yourself a good night.
You too, officer.
No. Ooh, that burrito's not sitting too well with me.
What's the hops, bro?
Nah. That's Patty, alright.
I missed
Excuse
you.
me, miss.
Did you miss me?
Just want to nibble on your neck for a minute. Okay, fully healed, still way drained on blood.
Hey, you.
Give me some sugar, baby.
Want to come play with me?
I mean, I just said that. Is that gonna be enough? Nope. I'm not killing you.
What?
Yo, dude, you do that thing yet?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, thank God! Oh man, yes! Bertram said it's like a vampire, but different.
Yes, for some reason their rigor mortis wears off a little bit less and it gives them this hopping look. And I think that's why the vampires from Asia have such a tremendous vertical leap.
You. What were you thinking?
Thinking about what?
The museum. That was my event. Did you think I wouldn't find out?
Find out about what?
Shut up. I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture, but nothing's changed. I should have expected that you'd succumb to Jeanette's influence like all the others, but how dare you!
How dare you? I still have your...
Jeanette claimed you did it for her, but let's say I believe you. After all, you've acted decently and rationally up to now. I imagine you'd still like me to call off the feud.
Yes, see, I even have that diary
Excellent.
from the ghost house.
I'll take that. However, there's only one problem. If Tongue gets word that I threatened Jeanette, which he most certainly already has, it's not likely he'll believe me.
So you need another
In
favor,
order
huh?
to call off the feud, you're going to have to convince Jeanette to forgive me first.
Oh, I'm sure this isn't a trap or
I made some threats
anything.
against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets.
After all, you said
She
that
took them
dealing
quite
with you was going to
seriously
be a
and is
lot more
avoiding me.
predictable
Not to
than
meet
some
with
of your
her and
peers.
explained that they were said in the heat of the moment. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner to reconcile, but I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her. Wait for her in the back booth, near the phones.
Okay.
For all her unwholesome diversions and irritating disruptions, I should be less tolerant of her. She is my sister, however, and I suppose I'm obligated to forgive her her trespasses. I did sire her, after all. Please, be quick about it.
Alright, be right back.
I hope no unsavory characters try and approach. So dirty.
Alright, get ready for one of the most bullcrap sections of the whole game. This is what you call a noob trap. And yeah, I have ways that I could totally ignore this fight. My persuasion is high, and I have presence, but then I don't get the shotgun.
Hey, where you going, man? Get out of here.
And I can't drink any of them because there are still normal people in here. And this is my boomstick. Jeez, one shell? I guess the other slug is probably inside of me somewhere. Sup, ho?
I'm terribly sorry about that. My sister was just furious about your refusal to take part in her design. So she sent those men to kill you. But I'm going to make sure it never happens again.
Drop by. We'll take care of this tongue business. She's crazy! Help!
Yeah, she certainly is crazy, isn't she? Oh, hey, Mr. Witness. You saw that. That was totally self-defense. Don't ask me why I'm carrying this really, really big sword that's like twice the length of my own body. That's irrelevant right now. Self-defense.
I missed you. Did you miss me?
Only a little. 4 or 5 pints. Chomp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, I guess I missed you as much as possible without killing you. Someone asked me, would I rather be feared or loved? And I say, why not both? I want people to be afraid of how much they love me. Alright, so all of our careful
really
dialogue
sorry it had
choices
to
up
end
until this
way.
point
I truly am. You seemed promising, but you've been
lead
tainted by
to
the stink
this
of my
conversation.
sister's schemes. And now I'm going to make sure she never double crosses me again. Don't listen to her. She'll kill us both. Save me and I'll help you find Bertram. I swear. Shut up, Jeanette. I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you, but you couldn't stand my success. You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you forced me. I wasn't sticking my fingers in anyone's pie, dear sister. Of course you weren't. Just like you weren't working with him. Is it any different than the way you treated Father? Father? Oh, Therese. You poor deluded dear. I treated Father exactly the way he deserved to be treated. And he treated you like a... You don't say a word about Bob. Your heart still belongs to Daddy after all these years, eh, sister? At least he loved me. You take that back, you bitch! You never gave me any credit for anything, Therese. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
Look,
Isn't it
you two shouldn't be
obvious?
fighting.
I'm about to rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore. Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with Kine, no less? So despicable. So unclean. You're one to talk, dear sister. Or should I say Daddy's little girl? Do you want to know just how depraved the Baron of Santa Monica can be? Shut up, Jeanette. You'd
That's
love
not
the
cool
world
to
to
bring
think
that
you're a
up.
saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear
I don't
Father
know if
come
she
in
ever
at
actually
night.
had a
I
sister,
heard him
though.
whisper how much he loved you in your ear before he... Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead.
Both of you,
Don't you
stop.
want to hear what happened? How she became the pillar of the community she is today? Shut
No,
up.
I want you
Just
two to stop
shut
fighting.
up. Don't try and stop me. I've had to overlook her treachery, her seduction, relations with my enemies, and the consequences of it. But I won't endure her any longer. Endure me? Dear sister,
She was always going to be a Malkavian and she got bit by a
you
vampire.
love to
She
bury me in your
is
closet, along with all your other skeletons.
quite
I'm
broken
the good
from
girl.
what her
You're
father
the
did,
wicked
I
one.
think.
You've done nothing but plot against me when I had our best interests at heart. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me? Taken care of me. You've done nothing but keep me down.
Or maybe
Blame
she
me for
actually
every
had a
mistake.
sister
Did you expect me to let you rule
and
my
she
life until
killed
the
the
end of
other
time?
one.
No, sister. You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this life and brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten.
Look, you need to learn to work
She's
together
a control freak.
if you're going
People,
to coexist.
things, emotions. If she can't control something, she gets rid of it. And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything
I
that'll
mean,
take
that's
you in
fair.
for the night.
She's tried to get rid of
Then
me
when
how
you're
many
stuffed
times
and
now?
bored, you bite the hand that fed you.
Hey, both
I
of
don't
you
think that's possible.
need to
How
knock
could
it
I ever
off.
think to trust her again? Trust me? Who could trust you after what happened with Father Dearest? Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him.
That's
Father
all
came
in the
home
past.
drunk one day and mistook me for Therese. because I'd fallen asleep in her bed. Don't listen to her. She's lying. Therese walked in while he was there, and she saw me lying with him, and so she went to the closet and pulled out his hunting shotgun, loaded it with deer shot, and blew his mind out all over the silly clown wallpaper. That's a lie. Father killed himself because of Jeanette. She made him miserable. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face.
No matter what happened, doesn't matter. You
Why?
two need to move
How
on
will
together.
this time be any different?
You can't live without the other one.
Therese doesn't like to share. Jeanette's irresponsible. She's undependable. A venture like mine requires class and distinction, which is something a pigtailed, face-painting harlot does not lend very well. You do have a way with words, sister. You're right. I'm not in the same class, am I? I mean, murderers are so respectful these days.
I mean, my reputation does precede me.
More responsibility. So that she can ruin every opportunity I give her? Of course. You're the only one who can secure zoning permits and shake hands. I'd never be able to keep up. But I only do it for attention and out of love. You do it because you're vindictive and jealous, and you deserve it.
Look, you two need to learn to work with
She
each
would
other.
stop treating me like a child. If she would start behaving like a rational adult.
I mean, you gotta learn to
Yes,
balance
there was
each
a
other out.
time. When I was a child, I didn't have many friends. I suppose Jeanette was the only one. We never did get to go out of the house much. Father wouldn't allow us. He said we'd get
I'll
hurt,
bet.
so we stayed inside and we imagined our own worlds. And we spent so much time there together, ruling over those places. Those were happier times, before we grew apart. I never
You don't
did,
really
no,
want to do
I
this,
guess
do
I
you?
don't. Jeanette, if I were to offer you equal control in Santa Monica, would you quit consorting with Tongue? I'll stop working against you with him. But since I've got him in my pocket already, there's no reason for me not to pay him a little visit once in a while, when he can be of use. That's not a bad plan. There's just one more thing. I want to be in charge of Santa Monica, but only publicly. I want you to continue to convince others that our relations are strained. That way, we know who our enemies are. I agree.
Alright, hand it over.
I'd hate to look at it again and think of what almost transpired. I suppose now that Jeanette and I have settled our differences, I'll call off the feud with Tongue. Bertram's hiding in an
Thank
empty
you.
oil tank at the old gas station.
Thank
I'll
you.
tell him to expect a visitor, and I'll ask him to be extra nice.
Oh, no need. I'll be alright.
Please give Santa Monica's regards to the prince, and keep your tongue tied about what happened tonight, or we'll have to kill you.
Alright, so mark our breaking point there. Alright, load back in. Right, let me take Tripp's drugs before I completely forget to do that. Oh, good. I thought it was glitching on me.
Thanks for coming back. What? Really? Well, let me see what you got.
It's probably not what you
Nice
wanted.
pants, dude.
I wish that discount gave me more money when I sell him stuff. Alright, so now that we've finished all of our business with the twins, we can finally go talk to Bertram Tongue. I think he was Emmy nominated for this performance. I don't think he's that impressive, but I mean, certainly not the most impressive person.
Hey, sorry.
The sewers are all money, with 1,000 lowly suicides.
That guy should have gotten an Emmy.
Look who finally made it. I've gotten good at knowing when I'm wanted. The one and only. News travels down
So
the
you knew I was looking for you, and you made me jump through all those hoops anyway?
You did you? Oh, never mind. The warehouse, though. I've been watching the place. The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through there. Yes, I can.
I think his earring would look better in the other ear, but I don't know, maybe that's painful for him. Alright, so this can be really easy or really difficult depending upon how lucky these first couple guards get. Well, they're criminals, so calling them guards is weird. We'll call them lookouts. Ow. Okay, did that blow my cover? They're playing the combat music. Alright, does this guy know about me? No. Alright. I have a message from the Surgeon General. Smoking kills. Oh, don't mind me, sir. Stop, man. Sounds like Tommy Chong. Really? Ow. Why can't I get him? Ooh, close. All right. Pockets are full of that. Excuse me, sir. Don't worry, you'll sleep well tonight. A little starter pistol over here. Find the guy with the shotgun. Alright, that one was an official miss. Ooh, headshot. Alright, he's down. I don't know why I'm using a gun for this. I guess I just wanted to have a shooting gallery. I'm way too far away. There we go. Alright, stock up on shells and bullets here. Well, hopefully there's slugs. Alright, there we go. What was that? We're gonna leave that guy alone. Oh, feeling a little outnumbered. I'm not sure if this game has difficulties, but I'm sure that this is one of those games I would have turned it way up if it did. Wherever I want.
I know you're here.
Good use of the door. Come on. Oh, he's right by the door, isn't he? Grim Reaper. Yeah, I must have just been shooting for fun, because there's no reason to not have the sword out. I must be challenging myself. Especially refusing to use a shotgun. Oh, did I just waste that blood buff? Come on. Stop, man. No, dude. And these guys will be in our way in a minute. I mean, let nobody say that they're not brave. Pulling out a tire iron against this big sword. Make sure I got as many handgun bullets as I can possibly carry. Alright, so here's the deal, pal. I'm going to let you live, but you gotta do something for me. Alright. I'm also pretty sure he's way too weak to be a threat anymore, so... Well, how many times has an action hero said that and then gotten shot in the back? Oh, he brought a knife to a gunfight, and it is working out for him. Yeah, I wouldn't want to live through that either. Alright, where is Mr. Shotgun? Ah, right there. Careful doing that, you might get stuck in the doorway. Even if you kill everybody, you're still stuck in the doorway and can't finish. No, you come on out. Rotten pieces. Don't even need it. I suppose for some reason I run around and check for items. That and wreck up the office a little bit. I guess it's worthwhile to check because, you know, there's no coming back here. Alright, so let's get the bomb planted. I can already hear some bot walking around outside. And now we're going to make a break for it. So we want that door that we picked the lock of earlier. Oh, wrong one. That was easy enough. Wow. Those things are actually pretty tough. Alright, so you want to go all the way back here. Oh, these sound effects remind me of like Resident Evil 2. Like all the running animation, like all the running noises. Alright, now we make our way out. And if you're really quick, pull up the sword for the animation. Is that a werewolf? Nah, just a gangrel.
The warehouse. Your handiwork, I presume?
How'd you know?
You're new to this life, aren't you? I'd wager you haven't insulted some of the older ones yet. But this is a city of opportunity. I see my reputation, for once, does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you, per se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons. So sorry if I unnerved you.
Not at all.
Tell me, have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
Like everything? So, know anything about Thin Bloods?
Thin Bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred. Hence the name, Thin Blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los Angeles.
And I also saw a ghost.
Quite ordinary. I generally pay wraiths no mind. All but a few are willing to give up their secrets. Most
and
of
that's
my
about everything.
contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air, like a sense of dread or pressure. But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it.
No, I don't have any memories
Pleasure
to draw on.
meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again. Or never again. Good night, young one. And be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabbat.
Oh, I most definitely am. Mountain Dew, the only company that really ought to be sponsoring me.
Nice work, fledgling.
Thank you.
Beckett? Well, I know of him. Why?
Because I ran
No
into him.
kidding. Beckett is a historian of sorts. You better get back downtown.
Alright. Now, while this video is marked as the Santa Monica quest, some of them do conclude in downtown.
I have seen the face of the demon.
Where to?
I mean, there's only 2 places I can go, and I'm already here, so probably the other one. Oh, come on.
Let's drain it. Let's take it and leave it out for the sunrise.
We're going to have
Really?
a lot of fun with this one. Think you could blow up our warehouse and get away with it? Ah, lick.
Pretty sure I can.
Let's pull out its eyes and its tongue and its teeth. I want its teeth.
Camera the fuck. Boys, I think we could all use a little entertainment. Those of you sitting in the first few rows will get wet.
Love that 4th wall break.
Son of a bitch!
Right to the head, and he doesn't even flinch.
There's 3 of us, Rodriguez.
Well, okay, all he did was flinch.
3 of us. What are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do?
This ain't
What are you gonna do?
We'll find you. You too, Rodriguez. You're both dead. Nobody messes with the Sabbat and lives.
Keep moving. Trouble sure seems to like you. Good effort. Execution needs a little work. You look like shit. Name's Nines.
Thanks,
Should have
man.
been more careful, newbie. You do that. Me? I got things to deal with.
Yeah.
This is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
Oh. Okay, so next we got to go talk to LaCroix. Hey, what's up, Junk?
You look familiar, Chief. Well, enough about my lucky break. Would that be Sebastian LaCroix of the LaCroix Foundation, or Dwayne LaCroix of Insurrection Baby Formula Company?
Baby formula.
Okay,
Definitely.
then. Yeah, you have a good power meeting, or whatever it is you types do up there. Yeah, I get that all the time.
All right.
There you are. I was informed of your presence in the building. Since you're here, I'll take the liberty of assuming you've destroyed the warehouse. This is correct, yes?
I mean, you didn't hear the explosion?
Most excellent. I had no doubt you'd prove my decision a prudent one. That is the answer I like to hear. You've done well, circumstances being what they were. You may yet prove to be a genuine asset. Excellent. Were you by chance in the military at all? I was an officer myself, actually. In Napoleon's ranks. There have been whispers.
Oh, were you one of the ones that got chased off by bunny
spreading around
rabbits?
The kindred community concerning the Elizabeth Dane, the cargo ship that was towed into port recently. Have you heard of it?
No.
The police are investigating the Dane as we speak. Now, I'm not one to predicate a decision based on conjecture, so what I need is fact. And more importantly, I need evidence that the occurrences on the Dane were not supernatural in nature, and in no way relate to this Ankaran sarcophagus.
I doubt that that's the case,
You
but
have
I'll go look
3
into it.
objectives. 1. I want you to examine the sarcophagus for anything unusual. Do not, under any circumstances, open the Ankaran sarcophagus.
Examine the
Secondly,
coffin,
the
don't look
police
at
have
it.
begun their
Don't
investigation.
open it.
Find out what they have concluded thus far. Thirdly,
Eavesdrop
take
on the police.
cargo manifest for the ship. I want to find out what else it was carrying. The last thing we
Get a
want
list
is
of stuff.
police aware of our existence. So be careful what you do in front of them. Good.
And don't break the
And
masquerade.
it has
That's
come
4
to my
things.
attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodriguez earlier. I see. Then, you should go humor the by-the-numbers rhetoric he's so desperately aching to spew. Oh, please, before the chance of fascist oppressor from that dive of theirs clog the air and choke the local kine. Give the Anarch community my regards.
All right. But before I do that, time to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, or resolve 2 quests with 1 sacrifice.
Need company?
This actress does a really good job of making you not feel sorry for the character.
I knew you'd talk to me. No, come on. It's totally cool. I'm Patty. Seriously, everyone knows me. His name is Kent Allen Ryan. He's a Toreador. Really good looking, dresses really well, like all Prada usually.
I do know him.
You are totally awesome. Well, it just goes to show you that you don't have to dress cool or have a lot of power to be a cool person. So, where is Kent?
He's down at the blood bank. They're gonna have a party.
Oh, that is totally Kent. He's so like that.
Skip to my loo. Skip to my loo, my darling.
It ain't the talk of the town.
Phil Lamar at his Phil Lamar at his best.
What's up? You gotta understand, Kindred. You're carrying a 6,000-year curse in your blood. That blood is a tangle of chains that's gonna leave you bound in servitude the rest of your existence.
Bruh.
Your elders command the blood. They control the blood, and the blood listens. That shit stretches all the way back to Cain, man.
Cain?
Man. Father of all vampires. Keep your voice down. Is Cain real? I don't know. The point is, with this curse pulling your strings, you really want to sign away your right to fight by joining the Camarilla? I don't need to bare my fangs to feel good about myself. You know, speaking of the Masquerade, I just thought of something you might be able to help us out with.
Oh, what's that?
There's this girl who's been making a lot of noise lately. It's a real pain in the ass. She's a ghoul of this one Toreador creep who disappeared.
Her name is Patty, right?
Patty. You must know who I'm talking about then.
I already took care of
She
that.
used to show up around here and act like she was everybody's best friend. It was all fun and games until her vampire sugar daddy stopped calling. Now she can't get her blood fixed and shit ain't so fun no more. She's crossed the line. Only time that mouth ain't blabbing is when it's sucking vampire blood.
So basically the ghouls breaking the Masquerade. Gotcha.
Ghouls ain't nothing but trouble if you ask me. It's a weakness, pure and simple.
Well, you can come to the Anarchs and get some Camarilla credit.
Sabat chased you in here, Cammy? Heard Nine saved your ass again. Cammy, you'd have a whole lot less about your neck if it hadn't been for Nines calling the prince out in that courtroom. Shit. As long as you're a tool for some cape, you don't have to say a word to start pissing me off.
Cape?
Cape, Cammy. Camarilla elders. The ones that have been around so long they think candlelight's a keen invention.
Oh, so it's like a racial slur.
Real.
Gotcha.
Let me put it in perspective for you. The Camarilla claims every kindred's part of the organization regardless.
I'm Damsel, den mother of these mothers, and one pissed bitch since LaCroix rolled in.
Okay.
Don't even joke about bad blood at a time like this. A plague bearer's a fool that doesn't care who they feed from.
Oh,
See,
I get
Yellow?
it.
May sound cruel, but it's necessary. If someone
No, I'm
puts
down.
together 2 and 2 as to the real cause of an outbreak of bloodborne diseases, guess what happens?
Well, nope, I get
One
that.
of our boys' ghouls, name's Paul, lives nearby in the Skyline Apartments. Wait,
I gotta look into
Paul's
that.
not talking. You might want to start questioning the homeless cop.
Okay. Good
You
advice.
showed up. Good. Here's what I gotta tell you. And so you know,
Okay.
I don't lecture, I don't rap, I'm no bureaucrat. I'm just a guy out of nowhere came to be involved in something 500 times bigger than you and me.
Alright.
You've got a right to know the score. They sired more to carry out their plans. And looking for a
Yep.
little power than those kindred sired for their own schemes, and so on and on and on. It hurts me.
So, you listen to all of
LaCroix?
his stuff,
Shit. LaCroix's just the guy who backstabbed and wheeled and dealed his way into becoming king,
and you
son
get
of a
some
bitch of
melee
all the local
training for
cavalry.
free if you haven't specced into it too far
I
yet.
learned the way of this world during the Depression. All you can do is get a group of people together who aren't assholes. Find a place to put your feet up and make some examples of the quote-unquote elite to keep the rest the hell out. The Camarilla was kicked out on their ass a long time ago. We, the anarchs, didn't want to play their politics anymore. I got their meeting right here.
Alright.
LaCroix represents everything I hate. The Camarilla, stuck-up aristocrats, rich businessmen, crooked politicians. The only place LaCroix belongs is in an urn. No such thing. And again, newbie, don't throw those kind of words around lightly. Here's what I tell all the new blood. 3, the Camarilla's full of shit. 4, watch your back, always. After picking your ass up off the pavement back there, yeah, I can tell you don't even know the basics.
Okay.
LA's the school of hard knocks, so keep your friends close and your enemies in a barbecue pit.
Alright. And I totally screw up here because I'm supposed to talk to LaCroix. But first, you can get paid twice for one job, as long as you don't tell the Toreador or what house is this? I think this is Toreador. They're the mages, right? No, Toreador might be the glamorous ones. I don't remember. Oh, that's Ventru.
Greetings, neonate. Strauss. Maximilian Strauss.
Alright. So what's the
Let me
word?
give you some advice, young one. As for what is going on here in downtown, the word on everyone's lips, kindred or kind, seems to be epidemic.
What do you mean?
It seems that disease has been spreading at an alarming rate throughout the downtown population.
It's weird that I was playing this like right at the beginning or right at the height of the COVID scare.
The Camarilla, it is merely a kindred sect that exists to protect its members from the outside world.
Yep, makes sense.
Of course. An interesting
Maybe I could save that save the town from the
ponder
epidemic.
The nature of your payment while you are gone.
All right.
Very well.
That makes sense because we don't know how much work it's going to take, right? Woohoo! Didn't get teleported. Alright, coming up here, you can save yourself about 5 minutes of pointless running around.
Need a ride?
Should have gone up and talked to LaCroix before I got into the cab. Otherwise, the boat doesn't appear to take you to the boat. Like, you get in a canoe, and it takes you to the ship. Yeah, that's the one. Of course, if we want to use all the stat books, we can't let our research start lagging.
Evening.
Ocean's inviting tonight.
See, no boat.
It's a nice night out, huh?
All right. So after you send Patty, you can get paid for this job twice again.
Sweet girl you sent up. Oh no, wouldn't like that, queen bitch. Queen bitch would say no to that. Mustn't do it, must do it.
Ugh, that guy's so... How does he even keep his job?
Lovely
And pop in
evening.
and say hi to the twins because it's polite.
I missed you. Did you miss me?
Naturally.
Hey, you.
Sup?
I love my dollies. You want to come play with them?
What? Sadly, as important as they were to the start of the game, this is like the last unique dialogue option. Oh, there's that ring I was looking for.
Good evening.
Hello, sweetheart.
How's it going?
We're bridging valleys, but I still can't persuade her to wear eyeshadow.
And you won't.
Alright, see you the next time. Alright, so annoyingly, I have to run back to downtown and just talk to LaCroix before I can even do the mission he already sent me on.
Hop in.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you go right on up and see Mr. LaCroix. Ah, let's see what we got on good old camera 3. Oh, well, hello there. I've been thinking about you. Oh, yeah. I want to lick you all over. Then make my way down to your center and get your hands off my Bavarian cream.
Okay.
Give the Anarch community my regards.
I did. But they didn't really have anything
How
important to say.
Uncharacteristic of them. Now that that's
I
out
wouldn't
of the
know.
way, I trust you're prepared to leave for the day.
I mean, I've been ready.
Good. I'm counting on an encore exposition of the talent you showed earlier. Good. There's a boat waiting for you on the beach in Santa Monica.
Alright. I mean, you could have just sent that down a minute ago, but that would have been obvious.
Going somewhere?
Yeah, I'll give you 2 guesses. I need to ride to exactly where I'm already standing, or the other spot. Alright, so I'm gonna do my best to make this a stealth mission. I don't think I've ever gotten all the way through without getting caught. Of course, there's no going back and doing it over. Like, I recorded this ages ago.
Hey, what can I say?
Oh, you look much better.
I tell you, that blood you guys got's an amazing thing.
Thank you.
Anything I can do for you tonight? Concerning? Specifically? What you want is a Spaz 15.
Alright, thanks, Ben. Do a little bit more lockpicking.
Yo! Oh, for Christ's sakes. Jeez.
What kind of Woodstein don't think to at least show dressed up like an investigator? All right, look. I got you a copy of the initial report. Hold up a sec.
Oh,
Head
well,
down
that's
the
easier.
stairs behind you and stay low. Don't forget to stay out of sight. Now get a move on. Heinz to Jacobson. Anderson. Heinz to Anderson. Come in, Anderson. Come check this out. I just saw a balloon wave.
He didn't sound excited enough when he was calling them over for me to believe that he just saw a whale and he's excited about it. Alright. There's the manifest. Alright, so let's see how far I've managed to get. So the first trick here is to throw a wrench and distract this guy. Don't throw it too far, else he won't hear it.
Who's there?
Use a blood buff to increase my dexterity. Just kind of wait, circle around. Alright, next area. So far, so good. There's a police report if your persuasion is too low. This spot's kind of weird, so what we're gonna do is actually make a bit of a scene. But still somehow not be seen.
Who's there?
Nobody's there. It's your imagination. Alright, so we gotta stay out of view. But also get close enough. We don't actually have to get inside of the tape. It looks like it was open from the inside. Okay. So now we sneak back to avoid getting shot up a whole bunch. Little ladder tucked away right here. And if you can make this jump, it helps. Oh. Probably if I'd stopped crouching, but then I might have gotten caught, so. Okay, we gotta go around this part. Can't kill them, I'll lose humanity points. If they don't take away the points, I'll still feel bad. Ooh, that's pretty close. I'm stuck in the door. Okay. At least they seem to be having as much trouble with the doors as I am. Ugh.
You waiting for your chauffeur to pull around the dinghy?
Yeah. Alright, so this part is scary. Notice I have half a health bar. Gotta catch the ladder on your way down. Oh, if you want to talk to her,
Abby.
I think this is your last
No,
chance.
you are going to China. Why is he smiling? You chased it to the one at the top of the city. Ah, I'm sorry. Sometimes I see one hand moves the pieces of the game. The winner keeps his hand on the pawn. I don't know what I said. Murder. Yes, the killer is dead. I don't know what. Fortune. Then ask again. Men everywhere. Some with swords, some with smiles. But I pity them. You are a remarkable foe.
Thanks.
The man on the couch. The lone wolf. All others.
Mercurio.
The crimson sheep. He's not who he says she is, and is going to burn. Dinosaurs. He's furious. The man with the crest. The voice in the darkness. Boss. Chinese brothers. Follow the lights to the end of the tunnel. Where do you want to go? Don't open it.
Okay. I won't open it.
Those with a lot to say usually have something on their mind. There are many unique individuals around the city. I see the future, not the past.
She rolled her eyes.
Whether or not you win the game matters not. It's if you bought it.
Anti-piracy message. Yes, I paid for this game. Actually, the first time I bought it, I didn't even get to play it because my computer at the time didn't even know what a graphics card was. This came out in 2004. I was not prepared.
Where to?
You know what? Just take me to Hollywood. And what are you doing here?
Hey, I know this might seem creepy and all, but please don't blow me off, okay? I want to help you.
All right.
Only because of you, what you did for me. Here, I got you this. I thought you might be able to use it.
Sure, I can probably sell that somewhere.
Really? I promise you won't regret it. Promise. I'll get you money, I'll get you things, everything. I want to be important to you.
Well, I need somebody like that.
I know where you live. I checked there first.
All right. That's a little off-putting.
Evening, Chief. You back to see Mr. LaCroix again?
You know it.
Yeah, he told me to send you up as soon as you came in. You know, I'm keeping the undesirables out and...
Alright, now if we do everything right on that job, we get a better haven.
I've said all I need to for now.
And everybody's walking out with a flourish.
I don't have time for a monologue. And the Ankaran sarcophagus. What did you see?
Looks like something broke out of it.
Let's not jump to conclusions. Those were the Primogen, this city's clan elders. Each minor problem like a grain of sand. Each night I inherit the desert. Yes, for the moment. Yes. About Grout. As I said, Grout is the Malkavian Primogen.
Okay.
When we hear from Grout, you may come back. Until then.
Alright.
The Primogen hate to be kept waiting. And they let me know that frequently. I suppose I can spare a few seconds.
Why did he cut off my sire's head, but he doesn't even bat an eye when I say I have a ghoul now?
You may come back.
What is this, my third night? Alright, so partly the patch and partly because I did everything right, I'm going to get an extra item when I get up to the apartment. I really shouldn't get involved in this. Cop is running away scared, right? So I jump in to help out. I kill a criminal who's in the process of committing murders, and I just committed a crime. Even Fat Larry's shooting at me. That's easy enough, just go duck down and hide for a minute. And that's why not to get involved with the affairs of Kine. Because when you attack one, everyone in town goes nuts because you broke the law, even though you were trying to stop an active shooter. But then the cops don't care when other people start shooting at you. For a second, I thought they maybe really had a chance. Alright, so go up and greet Heather, and that'll conclude everything related to Santa Monica quests. I mean, we go back later as part of other quests, but the quest giver will be in a different location.
I'm so glad you're back. I've been waiting here just like you asked. Your place is, nice.
Hey, I just moved here
Is there
myself.
something I can do for you? Anything. Just ask.
Is that something about cash?
Oh, you're a night person. Me too. What? You're joking, right? No. No, there's no such thing. This isn't funny anymore. You will. I do love you so much. What can I do to show my appreciation? Here, that's all I've got.
Alright.
Me? I'm not so special, you know? I go to college. I'm majoring in fashion design. I think I'm pretty creative.
Well, it's a good thing that I used a mod to replace your character model because she was never going to succeed at fashion college.
Okay. Anything I can do for you? Please, take me inside of you.
Isn't it supposed to go the other way around? Nice. Alright everybody, that's going to call it for the length of this video. I will be completing this series. Like I said, I started it about 2 years ago, and then I sort of rage quit on the editing, but most of it's already done, and I'm back with new energy. I've also got a couple of things down the pipeline, Resident Evil 4 no damage video, for example, and then an old game from 1996. So, keep posted, and I'll have more up before any time at all.